How's everybody doing? I gotta start this video off with saying this first. Sometimes it's, driving in a retired police vehicle, it's kind of painful. And sometimes it is so fun, it's not even kidding. I've actually watched a few videos where some cops love their job, scaring the crap out of people. And I gotta say this, sometimes that is pretty funny. And years ago, I'm not gonna say it, I'll say this. Highway patrol, and you would see taillights break as you go by. And I don't know why that aspect of the job I loved it. But anyways, so in this video right here, I have finally reinstalled the Siren in this vehicle, hence the thumbnail. And I decided I'm going to show you guys. Now, it's pretty crude. This is not an installation video. I'm going to show you kind of sort of how I ran the wires and what's going on with that. And of course, proof that I did in fact do it is turn that on, and I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Hopefully you did, but I'm going to go ahead and pull in right now and we will get to this video. So stay tuned. I was really trying to park behind the sun up there. Anyways, this is the CJB 200 watt, and this one right here doesn't work at all. This one here turns on the front lights. This one here is the, you guys hear that? This one here is the, this one here is, and these are my Siren selections. Now, I don't want to trip out all my neighbors and stuff like that, especially this time of year. But here, just a quick flick. So it is hooked up. And let me show you guys real quick how I did this. So first off, saying my Motorola here that I have right here, I do currently have it on. It is currently on channel 1. I don't think you're going to hear any traffic on that right now, but it is on anyways. And this here being my Siren control with my light control. This one is for the radio. This one here is actually for the auxiliary or the mic outside, which works cherry. Now, I did have to cut this out, obviously, and as it is, I mounted it across here to this one here. Now, if you're going to get this mounted how you want, where you want, the wiring harness for this year, it does come with an additional white and yellow wire, which you'll see the yellow wire under my hood here in a moment. The white wire, I've got it on there. I've just got it piggybacked off, like blocked off. The yellow wire is the one that's using for this light right here. So if I actually turn this on right now and get out of the car, I'll show you. So if I hit this, you've heard the siren. Now I just hit that. So now as I come around, you guys can see my lights are on. I don't have these ones on yet. And this one over here, which is actually my blue one, it does function, but I need a new flasher for it. Because right now as it is, I've got it disconnected because it just stays solid blue. The siren I have down here, and this one here is, I actually don't like this one, to be honest with you. I'm going to reorder one that I had. You can guys see it flexes. I'm going to reorder one that I had off of Amazon a while back, where it's actually a metal one. I've got the wire running up and through over here. That's the plug right there. It goes through. All right, engine bay, the wiring harness over here. Not that one. That's for my lights. Oh, it's over there. It is right there. So these wires right here, you can just make them out. That's actually from my lights I've got to redo. These are for the side lights right here. I still have to put more loom because you see how I got loom. I need more loom over here because this is all just kind of put together real quick. All my ground wires are to my battery here, and these ones here are for the speaker, and obviously my power, and that's for something different right there. So that all right here are going to be the fuses that I have. This is for something else actually, but anyway, I digress. This one here, all the wires that I've got, so I did waterproof everything. I just have to turn around and tidy this all up and put all this through loom and everything, and then call it there. But as you guys can plainly see, it does function, and that siren. The nice thing about that siren is you can actually control the volume. So if I turn this on and just on, you can't hear that siren. But if I turn this on, right there. So right now it's turned way down. Okay, so that's actually with the volume. And then what I can do is, obviously, as I increase this, this is where, without proper ear protection, it would actually hurt your ears, because I could actually turn that way up, right, like that. Turn it off. Like I said, horn. This is labeled backwards. That says siren. That says siren. That says horn. I don't know if you guys can see that really clearly, but this is actually backwards. I'd actually like to take this switch out and rotate it. Go ahead and turn the lights off now. I don't know if the lights stay on, actually. The lights are off. Lights should be off. Oh, wow, the lights are on. Okay, so even with power's off, those lights still stay on. So that's something I've got to be aware of. And I never want to accidentally hit that switch when I'm driving. But that's in a nutshell. I like to keep everything nice and clean. And, well, this engine's really, really dusty. But I want to clean that off. Also, lumens. So this right here is the control box. And I think, or this is the control box. And this light right over here keeps going out. To digress for a moment. And I actually think it's this one right here that is faulty. So every once in a while it goes out. And this box is actually kind of old. Geez, those bounce sheets went black pretty fast. But I do want to keep it as stock as I can, or stock looking. So this will eventually get tied up to there and follow this line over, and again clean that all up. But my grounds, I've got the one flasher. This one right here is the flasher, controls this guy right here. This one coming up. So I can, and I already have adjusted it. So that red flash that you see is the one that I've selected. So you do adjust it through this wiring harness right here. Of course, the ground goes over, the positive comes over, and it connects to this positive right here. So again, this yellow wire is the one that goes down to the siren controls. This orange one is going to the front. That's what I've chosen on mine anyways. And then of course, that's all weatherproof sealed right there. So once I loom this all together here, tie all this up, straighten all this wiring up, it'll look more professional and better. And I do have another switch that I'm going to be putting in, and that's actually to turn that thing power on and off. Because again, if I've got other people in the vehicle, especially now that I know that lights one still works with the key off or with the power off, I want to make sure that I've got it on a third switch here on top of it. Now, with that being said, also in another video that I'm going to be doing up soon enough, I don't know if I'm going to be doing it this winter or not, because it's quite cold and it's kind of extensive. I will doing a video on this right here, which is secure idle, and that's the part number. If you want a police interceptor, a taxi, emergency vehicle, you definitely want this in your vehicle. So yeah, I'll be doing that secure idle one video. This thing did have it at one point in time, and when I was having a wiring issue, that's one of the things that was removed. So it's going to be easy enough for me to reinstall, because all the wires were just cut off there, because you don't actually cut wires, you just cut the wires. You'll see what I mean when I do it. Also, talking about lumens, I will be reaching out to them again, because these bulbs right inside here are $400 my cost from Ford. They're very expensive bulbs. On this side right here, I've got a normal LED one. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'll take the LEDs out of here completely, and what I'm going to be doing is I'll be getting these little pod lights, these ones right here, and what I'll most likely do is drill a hole in the side, like right in the center one right here, and put one of the lights inside here and inside there. So those ones there will strobe, and most likely those ones are going to strobe white, and I'll have the blue one here. So I'll have the two white strobes, the red, the blue, and then I'm going to get the inlet ones inside of here too. These ones right here will probably, if I can get red and blue, likely not, but I'll most likely go maybe white and blue in there. Again, all of those will be ordered from Lumens. That flasher will be ordered from Lumens. And if you guys want to use my code Seagull 2024, it's good to the end of 2024. You guys can get lights as well. Now, every one of these lights is going to be classed as an off-road light, and that's just it with this. This is in Ontario, 100% legal what I'm doing, as long as I don't use it on public property. This is private property, parties, and parades. So like special events. So I can go to the, in a parade, I can run this thing. On private property, I can do this like during like Halloween as an example. 2 years ago during Halloween, I actually had my car pulled up in front of my driveway here in an angle, and I actually turned on my red and blues, and I had another emergency light inside, and that actually brought people down my street. So I didn't do that last year, and I'm probably not going to do it this year, because what I want to do is get this thing properly outfitted for parades and special events, and then I could probably do it after that. But I'm in the process right now of redoing it, and it would have been way easier for me to do this if the original owner that bought this thing at auction did not remove the entire police harness out of here. Hence, I've got to rewire this whole thing in. So it used to have a light bar on top. I've been thinking about getting another light bar and seeing if I could get one. And if I did, it wouldn't be Canadian. It would probably be like an American, and it would probably be straight blue right across. I'm thinking about doing that. What do you guys think? Should I get one that's just straight blue? Because this one wasn't another undercover. It never had the lights in here. It did have a traffic advisor light. So in all likelihood, I'll probably put another traffic advisor light, but then have that light bar going across there. And you can see here, right there, where they screwed it. And then, of course, that plug is where the wiring went in. So I've been thinking about getting another light bar for this, having sent up. If you guys are familiar with Sean, he's on Marketplace, he's on Facebook, and he does sell police equipment. That's actually where I got my Satina push bar from him. I had to get these mounts off another fella. When I had my delivery service, actually, he had an Interceptor, and he had these mounts, and he had no intention whatsoever of ever having it. And he told me, he said, if I come and take the mounts off, I could have them. So this car already had the mounts on them, but they'd removed the mounts as well when they took the bumper off. So I just had the holes. So I went and got the mounts, and those mounts were free, just took my time. And then Sean actually sent me this thing up at a great price. So that was awesome. That's all I can say about that. So anyways, this has been a long enough video. Again, stay tuned for it as I outfit this thing very, very slowly back into a police car. And let me know what you guys think. Should I get a blue light bar for the top? I think the blue light bar on this, especially an old style, this is a 2013. So didn't have the really big fancy lights, but I think if I put a blue light bar across there on top of it, I think that would look sick. And again, for parades and stuff, as long as I don't have it hooked up for when I'm on the highway, it's completely legal. And honestly, it's fun. Come on, does this video not give you guys smiles? All right, thanks a lot for watching anyways, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one, of course. Thanks for watching. Peace.